Hi, today we're talking about the Lego Movie 2, the sequel to the Lego Movie. This one, if you watched the first one, you know that at the end they kind of went into real life and Will Ferrell was the dad and they were talking about how the kid wanted to play with the Legos, the dad didn't want him to, he wanted perfection. And that's where the story that made up the Lego Movie came from, the adventure with Emmet and Wyldstyle. But in Lego Movie 2, they tell a different story. This one is with a sister instead of the dad. And also the mom is involved too. And throughout the movie, they keep referring to the Sistar system, which is the sister's Lego world, and Momageddon, or Armageddon, I think they might have called it, which is like a disaster they're trying to avert. That's what the whole story is. Most of it's around Emmet trying to be more grown up and more of a leader, and how Wyldstyle wants him to be more of a leader and more mature, because he doesn't really fit into the big dystopian world that they live in now. The movie takes place, it starts right after the end of the first one, but then it does a 5-year time jump where the sister universe has been attacking. And anytime they build something nice, it gets attacked. So instead of building something nice, they built this dystopian universe that the Sistar system wouldn't attack or try and take over. And that's how the brother and sister relationship has been working. So it's an interesting dynamic. It does, I think, go a little bit too much into that reality. Like in the other one, they didn't go into it until the end of the movie where you had the Will Ferrell talking with the kid. But in this one, it actually happens throughout the movie, and I guess they did it because it's no longer a secret that that's how this world works. But I think they did it too much to try and tell a different story, but their story is a little more complicated, so they had to show reality more often than not, and I think that breaks the illusion, because the fun of the first one was actually watching the Lego adventure, not how it affects the kid in real life. That wasn't the fun part of the movie. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, there was some heart to that part, but it's just relied on too much. I'd rather watch the adventure with Emmet and Wyldstyle than the real life Lego sharing lesson that you're supposed to learn. So, but other than that, it was a good movie. The cameos are good. Tiffany Hadish is in it. She's an added character. She has like 2 songs that were actually really good. I didn't even know she could sing. I thought she was just an actress and comedian. But those are really good. Like, she has a really good introduction, and it's a fun character. And they have the other character, the one on the Lego blocks that are the main poster, that's like a space character, kind of like an astronaut but different. I guess Duplo is their version of an astronaut. And then there's also a new character called Rex Dangervest, which is also voiced by Chris Pratt, that comes into the movie. And I'd say the Tiffany Haddish character was the best one, with the singing, and she was just funny. But overall, it's good. The story's good. The jokes are funny. I think they play to kids more in this movie. The other one, it was kind of both a movie for kids and adults, but I think this movie is more for kids than adults, just because they really repeat a lot of things, and I think it gets to the point where adults are going to understand what's going on really early in the movie, unlike the first one where the mystery like held out until the end. but this one you've already seen behind the curtain, so there's no mystery to it anymore. But it is a good movie. It is entertaining. It is funny. It just, there's no more mystery. There's less heart to it. The overall lesson you're supposed to learn is a good one, but to adults, it's not something you really that really hits home like the first one did. The relationship between the dad and the kid. So this movie I would give a 7 out of 10. It's definitely above average. It's funny. It's entertaining. It's just not as good as the first one. You've already seen how their world works, so there's no surprise in this one. And they do it too much in this one. But other than that, it's very entertaining. And that's the Lego Movie 2. Still in theaters now. So if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, or all of the above. Thank you, and have a nice day.